Game of Thrones is loaded with dozens of distinct characters. The ensemble so vast that it's hard to pinpoint the show's most important figure.
Hold on.
But if someone was holding a Valyrian sword to your head and forcing you to choose one person as the show's main character, the brooding warrior known as Jon Snow would be a pretty good pick. Let's dig a little bit deeper into Kit Harington's character. Here's everything you need to know about Jon Snow. Within the first few scenes of the series, Jon Snow is an outsider. He's the black sheep of House Stark, or the white direwolf, if you will. When we first meet him, Jon is known as the bastard son of Lord Eddard Stark of Winterfell. Even though he's accepted within his family, Jon struggles with not knowing more about his mother and where he really comes from. More on that in a minute. Jon is easily one of Game of Thrones' most pivotal characters, serving as the viewer's eyes and ears on the wall, the focal point for the show's frostiest fantasy element, the White Walkers. Jon has battled these creatures time and time again, first with fire, then with steel. Really, among the most important things to know about Jon, it's that he's at the heart of some of the show's best action scenes. Jon usually walks away from these fights with victory in the rearview mirror, but there are exceptions to the rule. Like that one time he died. Remember that? Of course, Jon didn't stay dead thanks to Melisandre's fire magic and a good bit of unfinished business with everything involving his mother. That question, the show's biggest mystery, was finally answered in the season 6 finale. It turns out that Jon isn't Ned Stark's son at all. He's actually the son of Ned's sister Lyanna, and his true father is Rhaegar Targaryen, the fallen prince who was once in line to become the king of Westeros. In other words, Jon just might have the best claim to the Iron Throne of anyone else in Game of Thrones, which might make things a little bit awkward when his aunt finally reaches the Seven Kingdoms. And yeah, Daenerys Targaryen is technically Jon Snow's aunt. Let that sink in for a minute. Until his temporary death, Jon Snow was the Lord Commander of the Night's Watch. Now, he's the King in the North, a worthy successor to the Starks who came before him, with the added bonus of Targaryen blood coursing through his veins. We'll see how that combination of ice and fire works out when Game of Thrones returns for Season 7.